Hello everyone, welcome to yet another fantastic episode of Happiness Hacks with Lalith. Today, I'm going to give you a hack that I've pulled straight off my father's book. Now, it's been a few years since my father retired from his usual corporate job, and over the last few years since the lockdown, he has been feeling quite out of place and he doesn't know what to do with his time. And then I stumbled upon him spending quite some time in our small little garden at home, and by the time you knew it, he had over 30 to 40 varieties of plants. Now, plants have a very profound effect. I think the plants that you grow are a beautiful example of nature's gift, and having a plant indoors, inside your house, or growing them on your balcony is the most beautiful and satisfying feeling the world can experience. So I remember my father growing a few flowering plants, and every time these flowers bloomed, what he would do was that he would collect a few pictures and then send it to all his friends over WhatsApp messages. And what would happen was that all his friends started getting interested in gardening just because of him. Now, as time passed by, you know that no man can just sit quiet and relax and just do the same thing that he's been doing, and every person on this earth has to evolve. Similarly, my father's tastes also started evolving, and now he decided to start growing his own vegetables. Now, I thought initially, now this was a kind of a joke or this wouldn't be possible, but with the kind of effort, dedication that he started putting in growing these vegetables, it was quite significant as to what happened in just a few months. Be it from onions, garlic, tomato, parsley, basil, you name it, my father literally had enough supply to Subway. Now, the best part about this was not all the produce was consumed by us, some also perished because of pests. Then I saw my father spend some amount of time talking to these gardeners who come to homes and help owners grow their plants. He also spent some time in the places where he bought these seeds and all the things that is required for farming. And as he spoke, he researched and understood that with a certain set of vegetable plants, if you grow a few other plants, it could actually act as pest control. Now, it was not just the last set of plants that he bought, now he was on to his third set of plants. The reason I'm telling you this is that if you have plants in your house, it's like having nature at your doorstep. And like the good old saying goes, everything that you want to learn in life, you can learn it from nature, as nature is the ultimate teacher of everyone. So I started seeing a huge change in my father, and the first 2 hours in the morning and the last 2 hours at night, he would just spend with his plants. Now, a corporate person who's had all the fatigue in life now is super happy, super thrilled, growing his own produce. And I must tell you, those few tomatoes, just those odd 3 or 4 tomatoes that grow out of one plant, gives us more satisfaction than any of its counterparts which are bought from the market. Now, think about it even this way. It could also be a very good, healthier option for you, because the ones that we actually buy off the shelf from a supermarket or any grocery store are the ones that are where chemicals are sprayed, pesticides are used to preserve it, and you don't know for how many days they've been preserved in what kind of warehouse. So the details of which we do not know in terms of consuming. Think about it this way. You know every single effort you've put into growing these plants, you know what it took, and the most important thing is you have immense amount of gratitude while you eat those not so ripe but still yet sour tomatoes into your salad. I think that is the ultimate satisfaction of life, and you must try growing your own vegetables. If space is a constraint, it's okay. You can always go to alternative ways of growing them. You could think about hydroponics as an option, because hydroponics is again, it could be a little expensive, but again looks very aesthetically pleasing. It could also be very nice to consume. A lot of things like lettuce, spinach could be grown on a hydroponics level, and I think that's where my father wants to grow. Right now my father is venturing into microgreens because it takes lesser amount of space to grow, and I think you could do the same. And microgreens have high nutritional value, and the kind of refreshing taste it gives and rejuvenates your body, I can only tell you only a plant can do that and nothing else in this world can. So try growing your own plants, and most importantly, consume them, share that happiness with your family and friends, and I'm sure it's a feeling that is unmatched. Do this and let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Subscribe to our channel for more such amazing content.